Till now we have completed the two parts of the formula for integration. Now as you will go ahead, the formula will become difficult and difficult. Why I have demarcated in the two groups up to this, whatever I have taught, means up to the basics we can do this. But these two formulae, 1, 2, 3 formulae, I have to teach you something else, and that is the integration by parts. So that is a separate topic. First of all, the theorem we have to take, and then integration by parts can be done. So what I feel is, I will explain at least this formula and this formula. You keep it with you in the sequence. So the first 1 upon x square minus a square dx is equal to 1 upon 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a plus, this is the constant of integration. If suppose somewhere I have forgotten, please excuse me. Now for this, how to do, that is known as the integration by partial fractions. What I will do is 1 upon x square minus a square, the factors of these are 1 upon x minus a, and other factor will be x plus a. So here I will write a upon x minus a plus b upon x plus a. I don't know these values, so that is equal to, now what I have got is 1 upon x square minus a square is equal to this. Now I will put it x minus a into another bracket x plus a. This is nothing but a upon x minus a plus b upon x plus a. Now how to solve this? As usual, do the cross multiplication. This is equal to a into x plus a plus b into x minus a upon x minus a into x plus a. See the LHS, 1 upon x minus a into x plus a. This is the left hand side. Naturally, this is divided. If it will go on that side, it will be into, and then it will cancel with this. So I will say that a into x plus a plus b into x minus a is equal to 1. Now to solve this sum, there are two various methods adopted by different people. But what I follow is, I will try to cancel one bracket, means I will try to bring 0 in one bracket. So first of all, I will put x equal to a. If I want to bring it 0, a minus a is equal to 0. Here a plus a is equal to 2a. So this will become, therefore, a into a plus a plus b into a minus a is equal to 1, and this is 0, this is 2a, and the space is less. I am going to utilize the smaller space. 2a, this is 0, is equal to 1, and therefore a is equal to 1 upon 2a. So this factor has become 1 upon x minus a into x plus a. Here it is 1 upon 2a into x minus a. Now for b, I will put, for b I want this. Now this I will try to cancel. So put this, not a, capital A equal to, put x equal to minus a. If I put x equal to minus a, then this will be a into minus a plus a, see here, plus b into minus a equal to 1. Naturally, this minus a plus a will get cancelled and it will be 0. So minus 2b is equal to 1. So minus 2b is equal to 1. 2ab is equal to 1, and therefore b is equal to 1 upon minus 2a. Now if you want to note down, I will give you some time, and then I am going to rub it. Have the record of this, because this proof comes for the board for 2 marks, 3 marks. Generally for 2 marks it is not a very big proof and it is a simple proof. Still I have not started the integration. This is just the formulae. And once you understand the formula, then only you are going to remember and solve the questions. Why this integration lesson is very difficult, though you know the formula, how to apply you don't know. So hope you have done this. So for me, I will write here a is equal to 1 upon 2a and b is equal to minus 1 upon 2a. These are the values. Now I will rub this and I will put these values over here. This is equal to, what is the value of a? A is 1 upon 2a. So here I will write 1 upon 2a and x minus a. B value is minus 1 upon 2a into bracket x plus a. This is 1 upon x square minus a square. I want to find the integration, taking the integration of both the sides. Therefore, integration of 1 upon x square minus a square with respect to x is equal to integration of 1 upon 2a x minus a dx minus integration of 1 upon 2a x plus a dx. Yes, I have put the integration side. This is equal to. Now, I have told earlier that integration, derivative, limits, whatever we are finding it of the variables. So, this is a constant, pure constant. So, 1 upon 2a is taken out, 1 upon x minus a dx minus this 1 upon 2a is taken out. That is also common in both. So, I have put a bigger bracket. So, integration of 1 upon x plus a dx, these are the two integrations. That is equal to 1 upon 2a. Now this is 1 upon x. d by dx of 1 log of x is equal to 1 upon x. What will be the derivative of x plus a or minus a? That will be again 1 upon x plus or minus a. Now from this only I have to refresh the another topic of derivative. d by dx of log of 3x plus 5. What would be the derivative of this? Along with this integration, I have to complete this also. That's why I am just completing this. Derivative of log is 1 upon. What is 1 upon? 3x plus 5. But if it would have been only x, then 1 upon x, no problem. If it is different, then I have to multiply by the derivative of that different 3x plus 5. So that is equal to 1 upon 3x plus 5 into bracket 3 into 1 plus 0. Now the derivative would be 3 upon this. Don't forget this. Now I am finding the derivative of log of x minus a. d by dx of log of x minus a. What would be the derivative of this? That would be 1 upon x minus a into the derivative of this. Derivative of this will be 1 and derivative of this a. A is a constant. So 0. So into only 1. 1 minus 0 you can say. Multiplying by 1 is not mattering a lot, and that's why integration of this will be log of x minus a. So this will be log of x minus a. This is minus log of x plus a. Okay. Now see, this is log of a minus log of b. That type of it is. If it is a log of a upon b, then its expansion will be log of a minus log of b. If it is log of a into b, then it will be log of a plus log of b. This it will be. Means for division, it will be the minus in between. For multiplication, it will be the addition in between. Now here it is the subtraction. That means this and this will be in the upon. So this 1 upon 2 is constant. That is equal to 1 upon 2a log of, this is minus, so this will be upon x minus a upon x plus a. This way this formula has come. So now try to remember, if it is x square minus a square, then this x minus a comes up and x plus a comes down. Don't forget this. Every time you will not go on proving and then solving using it somewhere. No. Now the same formula, x square minus a square is inverted to x square minus a square. Means reverse the sequence. Formula is same. Only in this case, how to remember is a minus x will be down and a plus x will be in the numerator. So this and this, I hope that you have understood. If you have not understood, then once again see this and you can solve this. Now depending on that same, you solve this. Now this 23rd sum, that also can come for the board for 2 marks naturally. Utilization generally comes. 23rd, how to do this? Integration of 1 upon a square plus x square dx. This I have to solve. If I want to, if I would have 1 upon 1 plus x square integration dx. This is the derivative of tan inverse x. Tan inverse of x d by dx is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. This would have become. But only our problem is, instead of 1, here it is a. That is our problem. So I will change it. If it would be a square x square here, if it is like this, a square plus a square x square, then I would have taken a square common and 1 plus x square, and it would be 1 upon, this will be 1 upon integration dx dx. Then this 1 upon a square I would have taken out, and the integration of this is the tan inverse of x. This would have, but it is not the case. Here it is x square. To eliminate that, I have to do something. What I will do is, x is equal to a tan theta, I will put tan theta. Therefore, x upon a is equal to tan theta. Therefore, theta is equal to tan inverse of x upon a. Yes, it is. This tan is brought here. This way you have to remember. It is not true, but I am to understand it, I am telling you. Tan is brought here. It will become tan inverse of x upon a. Now I will take the derivative of this. Therefore, dx, derivative of x is 1 with respect to x. Dx by dx means 1. That's why 1. That is equal to a into d by dx of tan theta. Therefore, 1 is equal to, this is constant A. Derivative of tan theta is sec square theta. Derivative of tan is sec square. Angle is theta, so theta. And what is the derivative of theta? That is d theta by dx. Don't forget this. I am differentiating with respect to x, but here it is theta. If it would have been x, then sec square x, that would be the final answer. But with respect to x of theta will be d theta by dx. This dx I will bring here. Dx is equal to a sec square theta d theta. Now our integration I is equal to, this is I, is equal to 1 upon, so 1 upon, that is dx. For the dx I will put the value 1 upon a square plus x means a square tan square theta, and now dx, what is the value of dx? A sec square theta d theta. Okay, that is equal to, I will bring it here, a sec square theta upon, common is a square, here it will remain 1 plus a square is taken, so tan square theta, and here it will be d theta. Now see, this 1a will get cancelled in the denominator and 1 upon a will remain. So 1 upon a I will take out. Above it is the sec square theta. Below it is 1 plus tan square theta. You know the trigonometric identity, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta d theta. Reason I know. You need not write the reason also. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Because this is very basic thing. That is equal to 1 upon a integration sec square cancel, d theta means 1 d theta. Okay. Now this is equal to 1 upon a integration of 1 dx. 1 is the integration of x. That's why 1 dx means integration will be 1. Similarly, if it is d theta, 1 d theta means what? Theta. So this will be into theta. That is equal to 1 upon a. What is our theta? Tan inverse x upon a. Try to repeat these videos many times. Try to understand, sit properly, write properly. So this will be by heart. So this you are done. 23rd. Hope you are written also. Some of the students say that I am very fast, but it takes a lot of time to complete the videos, and then it is a time consuming process actually. You may be saying that sir is not cracking the jokes, but we are here not to crack the jokes, to learn something, because the time is limited factor. Okay. Now this 23rd we are done. I will see this 24th. 24th sum, integration of 1 upon root of a square minus x square dx. There are 5 minutes. So a square minus x square, for this what to do? Here in the bracket it is a square minus x square. If it would have been under root 1 minus x square, definitely it would have been sin inverse x. D by dx of sin inverse x, d by dx of sin inverse x is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. From the very simple logic, I am deciding this. Okay. But it is a square minus x square. If it would have been a square minus a square x square, a square I would have taken out and my purpose would be solved. Now what I will do here is put x is equal to a sine theta, or you can say a cos theta also. A sine theta or a cos theta, no problem. Anything. A means removing this bracket under root sign. That's it. Therefore, now you are expert. Theta is equal to sine inverse of x upon a. How you know this is x upon a? Sine is brought here. Sine inverse x upon a. So I is equal to derivative I have to take. Derivative of x is 1. A is constant. D by dx of sine theta. I just written what is the derivative I want to find. Therefore, 1 is equal to a, derivative of sine theta is cos theta, and the derivative of theta is d theta by dx. Bring this dx here. Therefore, dx is equal to a cos theta d theta. Now I is equal to 1 upon root of a square minus, what is x square? X is a sine theta. So x square is a square sine square theta. Now here I can see dx. What is the value of dx? A cos theta. I will write it here, a cos theta d theta. That is equal to integration of a cos theta d theta. I will bring here. Now from this root, I can say that a square is common in the root. Here it will remain 1 minus here it will remain sine square theta d theta. That is equal to integration of a cos theta root of a square. You know it. But first of all I will solve and then I will take a square. 1 minus sine square theta is nothing but cos square theta d theta, because sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal 1. Use that identity. That is equal to integration of a cos theta upon root of a square is a, root of cos square is cos, and this is d theta. Now this is equal to this cancel, this cancel, this cancel, this cancel, integration of 1 d theta, and that is equal to theta. Plus the constant of integration is always there. That is equal to theta is what? Theta is sine inverse x upon a. Sine inverse x upon a plus c. This way this proof has been. So now I hope all is clear to you up to this. You might have written also this formula also, very important formula, but this part, these three formulae I will prove afterwards. Now I will prove any one of these two. It is just the same as this and this was same. This is different, this is different. Again this and this is same. So we'll go for that now. Number 25. So for this 25, again I have to think 25 or 26, anything. 25. This is part 3. integration 1 upon under root x square minus a square dx, or x square plus a square dx and a root. These are no formula where this will be, suppose the sine inverse, for sine inverse it is under root x square a square plus 1 plus 1 minus x square. For cos it is minus 1 upon. For tan 1 upon 1 plus x square. For cot minus 1 upon. For sec 1 upon x under root x square minus 1. Nowhere it is fitting. This is sec and cosec, same way. This is sine and cos, only the sign will change. This is tan and cot, this is sec and cosec, plus or minus, this is only the difference, that's it. So, remembering the formula, if I know only sine inverse, then I know cos inverse. If I know tan inverse, then I know cot inverse. If I know sec inverse, then I know cosec inverse. So, this way the 6 formula have been completed. Okay. But it is not, this is not fitting in any of the conditions. So what I will do, I will try to remove this under root. That is my biggest problem. Now I have to see the identities. Definitely here it should be a square x square minus a square, then a square taken common and then x square minus 1. And for this x square minus 1, there should be single trigonometric ratio which will replace this. So I will see which are those ratios. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Therefore, tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. Here it is, suppose x square minus 1. Suppose. Means x should be what? Sec theta. So it would have become sec square minus 1, and that is tan square. Are you getting clear this? Now, so what I will do is put x is equal to a sec theta. Why? This will become a square sec square. A square taken common, sec square minus 1, and sec square minus 1 is nothing but tan square, and the root is gone. Therefore, x is equal to a sec theta, not sec square theta. I have to make the square. Therefore, theta is equal to sec inverse x upon a. Clear? Okay. So what is the, this is 1, this is a, d by dx of sec theta is sec theta into tan theta, and d theta by dx. Directly I will write the dx I have brought here, it has become dx. So I is equal to integration 1 upon under root x square means what? A square sec square theta minus a square dx is what? A sec theta tan theta d theta, that is equal to a sec theta tan theta d theta upon under root. A square is common, so sec square theta minus 1, that is equal to integration a sec theta tan theta upon under root a square into sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta d theta, that is equal to integration of a sec theta tan theta upon root of this is a, Root of this is tan d theta. A cut, tan cut. That is equal to integration of sec theta d theta. Now see this. Now go to the formula. What is the integration of sec theta? Integration of sec x dx is equal to log of sec x plus tan x. I will write it properly. Log of sec x plus a tan x plus constant of integration c. Sometimes I may not mention, but you have to mention. Okay, so what is this? Log of sec theta plus tan theta plus C1 I am taking. The reason I know why I am taking C1. Okay. Now you write all this properly. Try to understand this. This may come for the board for 3 marks. These two formulae are very important formulae. What is coming for the board? At least 1 or 2 questions from this are definitely coming. Either from this, definitely from this for 4 marks, and it comes from this, it is also for 3 or 4 marks, and these are generally for 2 marks. These 2. So any one of these, at least you hope that it will come for the board. And especially in section D, any one of these is coming. So now I will drop this part. But our answer should be in x. It has come in theta. What is by sec theta? Sec theta is x upon a. Sec theta is equal to x upon a. Tan theta, where is tan theta? See, this tan theta is equal to tan square theta is equal to sec square minus 1. So tan theta is equal to under root of sec square minus 1. So I will write that properly. That is equal to log of modulus y, you know, sec theta plus under root of tan theta means what? Under root. See here, this tan theta is equal to under root of sec square theta minus 1. So that I am using here sec square theta minus 1 plus my constant of integration C1 I am using here. Why? Afterwards you will come to know. So log of, now you put the values. Sec theta is what? X upon a. X upon a. See here, sec theta is x upon a plus under root of sec square means x square upon a square minus 1 plus c1. That is equal to log of x upon a plus integration of, now this I will do the cross multiplication, x square minus a square upon a square plus c1. That is equal to under root of this is a. So log of x plus under root of x square minus a square and whole upon a, check this, plus c1. So now you know that this is there, this formula. I will drop this. Now up to this I have got only this a is changing. This a I don't want. So what I will do is, I will use the formula log of A upon B is equal to log of A minus log of B. This formula I will apply. So that is equal to log of x plus under root of x square minus a square, and this is upon, so that will become minus of log a plus c1. That is equal to log of a is what? Constant. This is also constant, and you have subtracted some constant from it. So again a new constant. So log of x plus under root x square minus a square plus c, where c is equal to c1 minus log a. And this way, this question is over, and this is also over. Now when I will teach you integration by parts, that's a separate new topic. If I try to explain this way, you will not understand. That's why I am not touching this. As it is, you keep with you, try to remember this. And if not, definitely during the time as we proceed ahead, you will understand this. I think this video is has become a longer video, bigger video. So you can write it. I am giving you the time for writing. This proof is for 4 marks. This way, this way, this way. These are the explanations. And those who are watching this video, please don't forget to write in the notebooks, so that it will be revised. Listen to the videos again and again, and definitely will understand. Some of the steps will be difficult for you because you have just entered into the lesson, and such big things are coming. So definitely some students will be getting confused. But listen again and again. As I am going ahead, the lesson will become easier, and a day will come when you will be very confident that integration is done. Most of the students are afraid to this lesson because there are many formulas, there are many applications of the formula. But the board question paper is not that tough. That means we need not prepare this, is not like that. We have to prepare everything, each and everything. This is important, that is important, and that much part if you are doing, then you will be failing. In the very big competitive examination, you will secure less marks. And if we target to 100, then we have to prepare well. Hope you have done this, and I will pause this video now.